Alright, we're going to start with your questions. You could be having sinus issues or maybe it's allergies. If it's not you, it could be somebody around you, like a child or someone else. Alright, let's start with your questions. Will you get help to move? Get help to move? Will you get this help to move in the next 3 months? You will. You're going to be happy. You are going to have to be patient, though, with the process. I will feel like it will be stable. You will have the finances. You will be happy how things kind of just come together for you practically. But initially, you're going to have to be like, oh, okay, hold on. Let me get my balance together. Yeah. And then things kind of just go well. Once you redirect or kind of retreat, it's like, okay, well, let me just kind of get out of this. Let's just see what happens. You know, you surrender to it and you're just like, I don't know where it's coming from. And then things kind of just work out in your favor. You also will have some type of physical help if you're worried about that. Like, oh, well, I don't know anybody or something like that. You will have people that's, you know, open to help you. All right. When it comes to this payout, will you receive this payout? You will. You're going to be very excited about that as well. You're going to feel like you're supported. You may keep this quiet, though, or you should. Yeah. But I feel like this is going to guide you. This is going to allow you to open up some type of, like, different aspect of your life. You to be able to have some type of community, some type of friendship. You to find a hobby, something new, or just, you know, be able to explore. It's going to open things up for you right now. Right now, it seems like you are trying to follow your heart and just feel like, okay, I have everything that I need for the moment. You're being systematic with what you have. You're being very mature about it. And now as these things grow or things change for you, you're going to have a desire to like, okay, well, let's see what else I can do. Or you maybe even have a desire to like, okay, what can my child do? What kind of hobbies can they do? And you just may be conflicted right now because you have to focus on work or, you know, things are kind of in and out when it comes to it. Okay, yeah, it's coming. This also could be some type of relationship here on the way. I don't know if you're in a relationship. Is this a new relationship? This is a new relationship. You're going to have the opportunity to do something slow and methodical with someone, but you may be in your head because you are still kind of retreating and recovering from someone that you invested a lot of time in. Even if you feel like this person wasted your time. Something about the number 7, 77, 144, 4 or 3. Yeah. So you got your guard up against this person, but at the same time, it's not like you're completely done yet. Even though you have some type of clarity about them, you know, and their temptations, their choices, or whatever the case may be. So you're single, or you know, you had to step away from this person, but somehow you're still kind of intertwined. Okay, but somebody else is coming. All right. So those were your questions. Let's go into a general, whatever comes out. So you may have to walk away from something and or someone. Maybe you feel like you're walking away from something that's going to make you happy and or some type of stability. This also could be a person that you lived with and or you thought you were going to get married to. It's like y'all had some type of stability together or some type of system, even though it wasn't always happy. You grew to be familiar. Yeah, it wasn't always happy. You grew to be familiar with this person. You grew to love. It's like, okay, well, I know that this person is toxic, but I just know how toxic they are. I know they won't cross this line, or I know how much, you know, it's like you were willing to dibble and dabble as long as they didn't go but so far. And something may be coming to light and it may make you sad because you're like, dang, okay, so maybe you're more toxic than I thought, or maybe that was, you know, I didn't know the full story. And you're like, okay, well, this is it. I'm completely moving away. What's coming out? Somebody made some type of decision. They were trying to expand on some type of opportunity or some type of financial opportunity for themselves. And this judgment call could have influence you going through a tough time. Yeah, this person could have help you stabilize earlier, or help you delay some type of issue, but they were being selfish. Or this honestly could have been like, oh, somebody was trying to make a call to that way if they were supposed to be getting money, or they were trying to get money and give it to someone else. Essentially, even if they was keeping it for themselves, they were spending it on someone else or whoever they were trying to get in a relationship. Somebody's also trying to push your limits. They're like they're gonna see how far you can go, or sitting there trying to see like, okay, well, if I only give you this much, or if I only do this, like, how bad would you struggle? They want you to feel like you're insecure, and or so you can feel a little aggressive and feel like you're losing control. Their wish is for you to come back to them and hope that you can secure or get money through them. Somebody wants you to be in some type of financial abuse or financial issue. And they want you to be able to come back to, but hey, I need this, that, and the third. Because they're secretly heartbroken at how something ended and or who they went to. Maybe they feel like they lied to get in a situation. They did. They lied to go towards whoever they went to next. But at the same time, whoever they lied to was a bigger manipulator than them, or they got a bigger issue mentally or communication with them. And now they looking back at you and how you making decisions now and moving forward. And they like, damn, no, this person's going to really retreat and detach from me. And at low-key, they're trying to be patient and kind of just see how things play out. But it feels like the more that things kind of go in your favor, the more you close them out. And they have some type of desire, again, for you to reinvest into them. So they're sitting back and thinking about how they can do this. So they're targeting you in your mental and, maybe even your child. And it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm trying to restrict you or restrict your child or restrict you from doing something. So that way it conflicts you from moving on. It conflicts somebody else from coming into you and trying to work with you and stabilize. It's like a bitter ex, a bitter baby daddy, or just somebody that's trying to keep you stuck. Okay, FYI. Alright, let's see what else comes out. General message. I don't even know your sign. Let me see. Okay. General. Oh. So somebody wants to move back in, even if they're not saying it. Somebody wants to be back with you again, even if they're not saying it, but they know it's not a possibility right now. You could be eating better, or you're going to be eating good. You also could be like, oh, I'm about to go on a trip. Let me make sure that I eat right, or whatever the case may be, so that way I look good. Or even if you don't have this trip planned yet. You could be going somewhere with your mom, or just doing something out of love. Or maybe you're traveling by Mother's Day. I don't know when that is. I think that's like May 11th-ish. I don't know. But keep calm. There could be a mother figure. It doesn't have to be yours. But there could be a mother figure that has some type of deception out here. And it's going to be like a mind fuck. It's like a, like, it kind of blows things up for you. I told you, a mind fuck. Mind bomb. A mind fuck. Like it's like a heavy, like a what the fuck. Okay, and that kind of may have you zoned out for whatever reason. Yeah. You're going to get some type of screenshot, or there's going to be some type of like history, or some type of like, I don't know. Look, and it says, am I a MILF? I don't know if your mom was a, I don't know. It don't have to be your mom. It could just be someone who is a mother figure. Okay. Now, when it comes to the screenshots or this message, somebody was definitely trying to keep it hidden. They were even trying to just figure out what they could say. Like they were trying to be mysterious, I guess, on purpose. But you may even just find this sick. It's like, yeah, this is nauseating. Like, ew, this is disgusting. You're gonna see somebody in a different way completely. Okay. What else comes out? You have some type of support right now. If somebody does something against you that they know that's illegal, or they're trying to get you to fall into something, don't worry about it. They'll have their own accident. They'll have their own trauma or something that they got in karma or whatever just to answer to. And we're not wishing bad on anybody, but it just is what it is. Okay? Again, it seems like you're about to have some type of fun. You may even accidentally fall into something like, oh, I wasn't even planning on doing this today. And then you end up going to do something that's really fun. You also could be having the courage to say something. Maybe you're wanting to protect someone. It's like, yeah, this is no longer mine, or this was a disaster, or maybe you shouldn't have been a part of something. So you want to go and make the connection to somebody, or you want to go say something to someone, or maybe even get advice. It's kind of like, hey, I just want to pop up and tell you this, or hey, I just want to just let you know this, that, and the third is going on. Maybe you want to go talk to someone about it. There's someone you need to talk to. What about this? Yeah, I think it's time to communicate. It is. This could deal with some type of relationship and or some type of like emotions. Like either you're emotional about this, they're emotional about whatever you're saying, or there is some type of tears. But I feel like this overall, inevitably, is what I was going to say, inevitably brings happiness. Okay, so I don't know, go talk about it or go tell someone whatever it is that you want to tell them. All right, what else comes out? Anything else you need to know that comes out? You could be replaying how somebody hurt you, how somebody either was planning to hurt you or they did deceive you. Okay, but I feel like this is kind of stopping you from going to go meet new people. There are new people, like friendships, like people that you actually can converse with. Like I'm telling you, you're like, just not today. Nah, I don't really want to go out. Or even if you go out, it's kind of like, I don't really want to talk to nobody. So, and then you end up rekindling with people that you shouldn't, because then you feel like you're still connected to them, or it's just easier. But there may be some type of sudden change, and then it seems like, oh, okay, well, maybe there is some type of option, or maybe you get dressed up or you do something for yourself. And then you may meet somebody and you may see yourself in them somehow, some way. And you're like, okay, so yeah, I see what I keep doing, or I see why, like you're going to be able to see it in someone else, and this is going to help push you into a new phase. You're going to get like a Lifetime example. I don't know what that means, but maybe you watch Lifetime, like the actual TV station. Alright, let's get a final general message. And then we'll go into confirmations. Alright, what do you need to know? General message. There's an Aquarius or an air sign around you. This is not Aquarius and air sign. This could definitely be a Virgo or an earth sign. Somebody's being dishonest about their finances, about their stability, or about their independent lifestyle. They're committed to someone who's scattered, impulsive. They don't know if they can celebrate. They don't know if they gossip. That it's not good. They could even possibly have this person pregnant. Or they're just trying to grow. They're trying to take the opportunity to grow a situation with this person. It's like they're trying to stabilize this relationship. But they could be doing so secretly. Okay? Or maybe you have some type of kind of like secret nudge that this is going on. Maybe you're kind of like seeing the signs a little bit, but you don't fully have the communication about it. Yeah, but I feel like you're happy kind of anyway. You already knew that something with this person wasn't going to work. Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know what, it is what it is. I'm going to, anything that I feel, I'll kind of retreat, recover mentally. I'll do this by myself, and I'll keep moving. You knew that something was going to end. But I feel like at the end of this, you also knew that there was a wish coming true. It was just delaying the inevitable because you feel like, again, from time to time, it was stable. How does this person feel about you? They feel like you have some type of self-confidence. They feel like that you're very sensitive, that you trust yourself, that you know things and just how to move when it comes to situation. They feel like you're being redirected towards something that's going to be more balanced for you. They do. They're feeling a little discouraged right now, but again, they feel like they created some type of conflict. They were being immature in their action, and they feel like, okay, well, I just got to go through this. It's just going to be my test of faith, or, you know, let me just see how strong I am in order to get to some type of stability, even if I don't really have no love for the situation that I'm in. It's like, maybe I'll grow to love, yeah, it's like, maybe I'll grow to love this person, or maybe, you know, eventually we'll be happy, or maybe whatever that, you know, it just is what it is. Maybe this is just how it starts. But they don't realize, like, you know, this curiosity is just going to create more conflict. Because somebody's going to be in and out, and it's going to cause a lot of defenses, and it's a cycle. It is, and they don't realize it yet. They just feel like, oh, it gets better in time. It's like the situation like if a man gets in a relationship thinking, oh, well, time makes it better. It's kind of the same as like a woman saying, oh, well, a baby will make it better. And it's really not the case. They're going to have to progress. Okay, so wait, why do you need to know this? Because maybe somehow it you're not really sure about walking away. Something about 28, the 28th could be important, or cut that in half in 16. Like a sub sandwich or something that's cut in half. But then you cut that in half as 8. So I don't know, why are you cutting things in half? Or you're reducing something? You shouldn't be reducing something. 8 to 9. 89, the year 89. That could be a Leo that you know that was born on the 2nd. Well, what's going on with this Leo? They're going through some type of judgment call. They may want your forgiveness for, you know, how they were acting or whatever. They're going to send you some type of message. And they're like, okay, well, I made a decision that I shouldn't have been like this. I should have been more cooperative or working with you. I'm sorry about this. You know, either third party, this breakup, this friendship, or whatever the case this is, or even if they were a coworker, they're going to apologize to you about something. And now they want to see if that you guys can influence something together or do something together. You may be in and out about this, but I feel like you're going to realize, like, yeah, this is a distraction. It's like, thank you for the apology, but I'm going to hold back on you. Yeah, I don't think you're going to do it when it comes to this person. Alright, confirmations. Let's go for it. Confirmation messages. Somebody could be messy and or petty. We'll see who this is in a second. Someone could stop someone from coming at you, whether good and or bad. Someone needs to move out, or you. So I'm just a talking and it's not even recording. So I'll try to give you what I remember. There could be a lot going on with the Libra, you'll find out about Libra season. You also could be thinking about some type of benefits or something being at risk of being taken in or hold. You don't worry about it, okay? Quick money is on the way. You could have people that want you now. Maybe you're getting serious about losing weight, or just something with your physique is changing. Okay, you could be eating or wanting or making pasta. Maybe you're cooking pasta. I don't know. You also could be dehydrated. You need to drink more water. Okay, somebody's surprised that you're willing to focus on money and your future versus love, and focus on them. And they're thinking, oh, you're just trying to slow down and you're gonna try a new thing, and then you're gonna come back to them. Don't go back to them. Okay, the initial P could be important. Alright, or the initial R. Somebody could be just doing something for the public. You also may be having a busy weekend, or may need to go see a doctor. Somebody could be a doctor. Alright, let's see. And then we'll do final confirmations. Who's being messy or petty towards you? Alright, this could definitely be a fire sign. They wanted to have you in your head. They wanted you to be paralyzed with some type of fear secretly. They wanted you to feel like you didn't know which way to go, that you will withdraw from everything and everybody. Yeah. But it seems like that actually just forced you to find your own emotional security. It made you find your own happy home. You started to work towards something for yourself. You started being more reliable to yourself. And now you have some type of accountability and justice. It's like everything is kind of balancing out. You found your purpose or you're working towards it. Who moved out? Who's moving out? This could be an Aries. This is not heavy on the Aries. This could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. Heavy on the Aries. Maybe you already knew that this was coming. You feel like it's only a matter of time. Maybe you had to put your challenges up to whoever this is or whoever was in this household anyway. You're like, you know what, fine, you'll see for yourself. Or, you know, you just knew that there was some type of tension. You decided to move on and heal, focus on your job, focus on work. And it's like, okay, well, whatever y'all got going on, this has nothing to do with me because I've been avoiding all of this. You could successfully say that you moved on from a situation. You have no ties to anyone or like whatever they got going on. Who stopped someone from coming at you? This could be a fire sign. They were dedicated and creating some type of toxicity for you. This was not a good thing. How is this fire sign related to you? Somebody that you had some type of conflict with? Somebody was trying to compete with you when it comes to love? But you had your own breakthrough anyway, so it's like your wishes still come true, even if it didn't go in the way that they wanted it to go. It's like somebody trying to keep you from a job, or somebody's like, yeah, I'm not going to hire you, or even though you're really good, or whatever the case may be. No, this person got a bad attitude, or this person is da-da-da-da. And they're like, okay, whatever, we're not going to work with this person out of ego. Whole time you would have been a really good person for this job, but you're going somewhere else, or you have something else for yourself. So you still get exactly what you want. You do. And you're like, you know what? It doesn't even matter because you feel like you went through some type of release or you went through some type of transformation that showed you how powerful you are, how much influence that you do have. And so it's like whatever you had to sever ties through and then everything that shook down, it's kind of like, okay, it's cool because it renewed me. It's like, thank you for telling me, I guess, but it doesn't matter at this point. Okay. Let's talk about your finances real quick. I know you didn't ask, but we just talk about your career a little bit. What's with your finances for the next 14 days? All right. There could be some type of money conflicts. You may feel like you're cutting corners, but there will be some type of breakthrough. Abundance, easy money. There is going to be some type of breakthrough. Okay? So continue to put in the work, or, continue to have the gratitude that you need to. Even in the moment that you feel like something's out of control or you made a bad investment. Okay, whatever financial challenges, or maybe you got to go into your savings that you need to do. Again, just keep working and you'll see some type of like either steady increase, or you'll see some type of valuable information, resource, or something that's going to help you overcome some type of obstacle. Okay, it may feel a little thick, but just hold on, hang tight. All right, final confirmations. Final confirmation messages. Someone could be extra triggered, whether you or them. What's the worst that could happen? So kind of go through things as like a light mood. Just kind of be curious about things versus like having pressure on yourself. Something's already here for you, even if you don't see it yet. Somebody will get caught or have gotten caught up as a side man. All right, they could be enduring pain for the sake of the relationship. Just make sure that it's not you. You may feel like you haven't had fun with any friends in a while, or that you don't have any friends. Allow yourself to make new friends. Again, don't quit in or give up on yourself. Somebody could be making excuses on purpose. They're trying to see if you're going to leave in or if you're going to stay. A Sagittarius could be important. They could be giving you an answer by Sagittarius season if this is not a person. Somebody could want to taste you. Again, this could be a Sagittarius, but I feel like this is going to be a bad choice and lead to some bad karma if you do. Okay? So control it. They don't know what you're feeling, but they're going to try to test you.